All right. All right. Welcome back to the channel of the Shack, Joe's Train Shack. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little minute since my last video. Real quick update. I'm healing pretty good from the surgery. Went to therapy yesterday, evaluation. So things are looking good. So I'll be hopefully being able to do a little bit more work like I want to. Working with these little wires can be tricky at times one-handed. So first up is a Proto 2000. It's unlettered, brand new, never saw track. Never had any of that. It came with a bunch of extra accessories, different pilots, cow catchers, different steam chests. There's a different way to do a headlight. Here's the original, I guess, cross brace or whatever it was on originally on the front. Hopefully if I do this video correctly, there will be pictures along as I go, so keep that in mind. Shell, I added the marker lights. They're plastic, but I would love to install brass ones and have them lit up. But that's it for the shell. This particular one, it's all no track time. Took the weight off, which if you see right here, these little metal tabs go down to the motor, and that's what energizes the motor. The motor will not run without this on. So flipping this over, took the bottom cover off. The gears in there were dry as a bone, which I had a feeling they were. So I put some grease in there, and then pulled this off, and then gently pried the cover off at the top. Tried to get grease in there, and then ran it for a little bit, and rechecked everything, and everything was just like dry as a bone again. So normally what I would do is run juice to the motor and slowly run it, and then put a little grease in it and let it work its way down into the gears. Well, a little hard to do one-handed, number one, and this particular setup is a little tricky to do. So I had to go back, add a little bit more grease than I wanted to, and then re-grease it, and then got all the grease, and then rechecked it, and then I'm pretty happy with the grease being in there. It runs quiet and smooth. I was debating on the headlight. It's a bulb, and I'm gonna move this back a little bit so you can see the front, but I'll put pictures in. But I changed the steam chest to a 2154, which changed the headlight and all that stuff. Added the step right here, added those, added this. Had a few other accessories. Changed the pipe that went down under the middle there. Kind of hard to see, I know, but there's a little pipe way down in there. But it's hard to see, I know, but it's there. And yeah, had to pull all of this off, being that there weren't really directions. I kind of had to figure it out as I went. Luckily I didn't break too many pieces, so I got fortunate with that. the tender. Okay, in here is a Soundtrax Blunami 2200. There's also a Soundtrax JST21 PNEM adapter. And the reason why I had to do that was initially with giving everything that's happened with my hand, it's a little bit more work, a little harder to do, to try to solder everything and take everything apart, to take all of this off, take this weight off, take the board off, and wire everything. It was a little bit more work than I'm wanting to do right now. So I added that adapter board. There is a Scale Sound Systems big speaker, and it's like right here. There should be some pictures. And the way I positioned the speaker, it's literally like right here. And the tender has a opening right at the front of it, down towards the bottom, where the drawbar connects. And it sounds like the sounds are coming from the actual engine and not in the tender coming out. That's what it sounds like. I don't know how it's going to sound on video, but you know, that's where I'm at. Because originally I was wanting to add a tweeter speaker from Scale Sound Systems, but with the way it sounds right now, I'm very happy with it. So I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to change the light bulbs to LEDs because I originally was going to do that. I got a little sidetracked there, but I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to leave the current bulb in there. Same thing with the tender bulb. I'm going to leave those in there. There's more accessories that came with this, and it came with a dog house for the tender, but the directions are a little funky to try to figure out exactly where that goes. I love the doghouse tender on the tenders. I don't know what it is. I really like that, so I really want to get that on. So I'm gonna have to decide how that's gonna go and then figure out from there. So yeah, this came with a bunch of accessories. A lot of it, depending on which setup you go with it, is what you use. The coal load, I took it off and I drilled very, very teeny tiny small holes. They're all in here. And the thing is, they're so small you can't really see them. But if you flip the coal load up and hold it into a light, there should be a picture of that. You'll see all the holes, and that made the sound come out a little bit more better. So this thing sounds absolutely phenomenal. It runs phenomenal. My goal with this is I have a Riverossi Allegheny 2666. I'm going to put, it has a Soundtrax in it already, 2200 big stain. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put a Blunami in that one. It has a iPhone 4 speaker right here. I am going to take that speaker out and put a Scale Sound Systems little tweeter to go in that, and I can wire that up. And yeah, I believe there should be a video in my channel on the Allegheny. I'm not 100% sure. If there's not, I'll have to go back and double check. If there's not, then I'll upload a video to that, but I'm pretty sure it's in my channel somewhere. So without further ado, here's 2154. And I might have to tweak a couple of more sounds on it, but right now I'm pretty happy with everything. And I did not put my rollers on. I should have beforehand, and I apologize. The dynamic exhaust on this set from Soundtracks is phenomenal. But that's where we're at. I will do a video of it running on the layout, and we'll go from there. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free, comments, whatever, just throw them down. I'll do what I can to answer anything you have. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and take care. Have a good day. All right, here's on the layout. I just put the shell back on. I didn't like secure it with the screw and thing, but I like this one because it's only held on by one screw, and it's right there, and that's it. That's the only thing. So Proto 2000, man, I give them props. One thing I did forget to mention, that there is also a TCS Keep Live. It's a KA4, little teeny tiny thing, and it does a phenomenal job with current keeper. So I'm gonna get this going real quick. That's speed step 30. And my goal is for the outside loop to be like the long coal drags and long freight trains, whatever. So like this one, I have a Challenger Riverossi red box that I'm gonna install a Blue Nami in. But that Allegheny, between that and between this and the Allegheny that I was speaking of, would be like a long coal drag, long freight train drags. So it'll be 2 engines on this, so it'll help them. So obviously I have more work to do on the outside loop, but that's it. So that's where we're at. I just threw the Polar Express on there just for giggles. I think I'm going to have to adjust the sounds a little bit because I don't quite think it's loud enough. I don't know. To me, it's not loud enough. But that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Any questions, please feel free to ask. Hope everybody's doing good. And take care, and thanks for watching. Take care.